Hey guys, I'm gonna get ready and make my lean and green meal. And tonight I'm making the pork mole. Oh my gosh, it is amazing. So these are tomatillos, in case you didn't know. And this is what they look like when they're peeled. And this is 6 ounces because I weighed them. And now I'm getting ready to put them and garlic in the oven for a while. And then I'll continue. Bye. Okay guys, I'm back. I'm waiting for my oven to preheat to 450 and I've got to show you this. Now watch and learn. So you see on my handy dandy little plastic scale, nothing fancy, that's a 1/2 cup of iceberg lettuce as opposed to a 1/2 cup of iceberg lettuce. I mean, really? So if you didn't know that, you should always weigh your food and then you get more. Okay, I'm walking with my tomatillos and that's a whole garlic, although 1 serving, which is what I'm making for myself, is 1/4. It's much easier to cut that or smash it or whatever after you cook it. So that's going in, and now this, which is 6 ounces. The reason it's 6 ounces is because it's not a pork tenderloin. It's the country pork chops that were on sale. So if you look in your guidebook, it tells you that instead of 7, you get 6. That's gonna go over there in a pan and brown a little bit, even though the recipe doesn't say that. I love to cook, so that's what I'm doing. Guys, we've got our lettuce ready, and now I put some chili powder and cumin, measured per the guide, onto the pork. And now watch and learn. It looks like it's coated, but it isn't. So I sprinkled it, and then all you do is turn it, turn it, turn it. See? If this side doesn't have any, so we turn it, turn it, turn it. Yes, this is how we get our spices that we want onto our food. Anyway, it's going in the pan. Watch and learn. Barb uses her hands. Okay, so why do we cook this? Or I should say sear it, because meat always tastes better seared, even if we are going to cook it differently soon, which we will be. So anyway, I'm going to say 2-ish minutes on all 4 sides. That means tipping it up and down. Anyway, after that, we're going to be able to put it together per the recipe with the tomatillo and garlic mixture. Oh, and lettuce. Guys, look, 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 look. Seared on all sides. And hey, if you don't have a cast iron pan, you absolutely need one. They just do amazing things for meat. Anyway, so now I've turned this down to 1, so it's just sitting there waiting because we're going to be adding our tomatillo mixture soon. And my husband is watching football, so you get to listen to that a little bit. See you soon. Okay, tomatillos and garlic coming out. Got to make that garlic a little bit smaller. Okay, everybody's going into the blender. It's all good. And in this case, I don't have watercress, but I have cilantro, and that's what I'm using. I'm gonna blend it. Okay guys, so the recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of water per serving, but I don't wanna waste anything in the blender. And it isn't gonna matter because you're just going to boil. Oh, come on out. It's hard to do this with one hand. Okay, well, I'll scrape that little bit of garlic out. Anyways, now we're turning it up, bringing it to a boil. And after it boils, we're gonna turn it back down. And then it's going to simmer for 10 minutes. And then we're going to eat it. Bye. Hey guys, so remember I put a little extra water because I rinsed out my blender. And so when you put extra water in something that you don't want it to be quite as runny or whatever, you just let it bubble. And it's not hurting the pork. Everything is good. You just let it bubble, and that's technically called reducing. In the technical term, you're reducing the liquid, and we're gonna reduce it by about half. Before, I almost forgot that we put in our iceberg lettuce that we weighed as a half cup as opposed to this miniature version. Anyways, it's almost done. I'm watching it. Bye. Okay, guys, here it is. Oh my gosh. And so, you know, this is a one-woman show. So I've got to flip you around so you can actually see kind of me eat this. But I'm going to have to use a knife to cut my pork into smaller pieces. But I prefer to cook it in larger pieces because it just cooks better that way. Anyway, I'll be back. Okay, you're only going to see the one bite because, I mean, I just think that's better. But look, pork, lettuce, cilantro, all on my fork. Yay! It's so dang good. I love it. Bye.